Is it recording? Yay.
It's going.
It's going. We can't start with Moana 2 as the beginning.
Moana 2, excited?
I mean, the trailer just dropped like 2 minutes ago, you say?
Mm-hmm. Moana 2. That's crazy. That means they've been working on it for a while, right? It's coming out in November.
When the first one come out?
2020 maybe?
I fell asleep to that.
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan.
Yeah.
You know what? That's not true.
It was beautiful, though.
Yeah. Freaking Jermaine from the Flight of the Conchords, he's a big fucking crab, and he has a song.
Don't get me wrong, Flight of the Conchords.
Yeah. I'm a
hilarious.
big, yeah.
But them New Zealanders.
Yeah.
Not quite Aussies.
No.
Not quite
No,
British.
you don't call them that.
No, they get mad.
They get mad.
I forgot about that. It's been a while since I've seen the show.
They get mad.
I forgot. Yeah, there was a big coming up. Yeah.
Yeah. And then, Moana too. That's weird.
Yeah.
There's not a lot coming out, man. Like it's
Well, you just told me Super Bowl Sundays around the corner.
Mm-hmm. Deadpool trailer.
Oh. You said a lot of things are coming out.
Deadpool trailer.
Is that what you meant by a lot of things are coming
that's
out?
the only thing I'm excited about.
Deadpool trailer.
Yeah. Although I read somewhere that like to get around because it's like what $2 million for 30 seconds on the Super Bowl.
$2 million?
$2 million. So I guess apparently what they're saying is what they're getting around that by like they're putting like 30-second trailers. But they're basically trailers to be like, oh, go to YouTube and watch like a 3-minute trailer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Watch the full thing on YouTube now.
How long before YouTube fucking does that shit? Where it's like
$3 million for YouTube.
Yeah, right.
The thing about YouTube is they monetize that shit too.
Yeah.
So they are getting paid.
Yeah.
You know.
That's interesting though. Like I feel like I made this argument one time that like I feel like if you're gonna watch a trailer, you shouldn't you shouldn't watch an ad for it.
Well, isn't a trailer nothing but an ad?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
for a movie.
Like, I hate that. Like like when you watch a trailer and they put an ad for like fucking
M&Ms
or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like. Dude, you're watching a commercial, like,
You're already watching a commercial in a commercial
Yeah.
about a show you're going to watch eventually. Sounds like a ripoff.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, remember the time they put commercials on Hulu?
Yeah. That's still a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or commercials on YouTube?
They still do.
Yeah. No matter what, dude, they're going to find a way to advertise.
Yeah.
That's my whole point.
Well, because the whole thing now is that, like, apparently it's a lot easier to, like, create, like video content on websites. That's what I was reading this whole thing, and a lot of people are leaving YouTube and just like creating their own like websites where you have to pay whatever to like.
You mean OnlyFans?
No, yeah, sort of.
So they're making their own private video players or private
I guess, yeah.
shows
and
on
then,
their own thing?
And then you're like you pay like a paywall.
Patreon or some sort?
Something like that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you go into this paywall and you can access their spicy content.
No. Well, not
or, content.
Yeah, content.
Spicy, quote.
Yeah. Yeah, like this, was it the, that one podcast I listened to, the two Australian guys, they have a thing where like it's like...
Not New Zealanders?
No,
Okay.
Yeah. They have a thing, it's like $7 a month, and you get access to like everything they did. And then I think you get the podcast like 2 days early or something like that.
Well, there's example. The one I followed for a while was All Gas No Breaks, and where is it now? Channel 5 something on the YouTube.
Yeah.
Like on his Patreon channel, whatever is the alternative channel, you can watch not the spicier content, but the more in-depth content. The more elaborate content. The one they'll show you the picture of the drugs or the dead body in this other platform instead of YouTube. Yeah. In YouTube, it's all watered down, and you get part of the story.
Yeah. You can't even say certain words on YouTube anymore. Like like I love if you listen to like a lot of people, they talk about like suicide and like unalive or like like
algorithms will get you.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Death. What else? Shootings, mass shootings, class shootings, Columbine, and what else is there? 9/11. Bush did it. I mean, what else? Let's get banned right now.
No, you don't get banned.
I don't.
No.
For the dumbest shit.
Yeah, the dumbest shit.
Calling the Bushes out. Okay, fuck, I won't call Bushes out. The Clintons did it. Anyway.
But yeah, it's a thing now, man.
Yeah, I guess.
Create your own like streaming service, essentially.
I mean, it's not your own streaming service because there's only certain codecs you can use for this stuff.
Well,
so you're using other people's shit for that.
There's a thing called Nebula.
Yeah. That's another one. That's another one.
But that's essentially like a streaming service. Like there's so much shit on there. Like
And how are people making money out of this? And how do I get in on this?
You make a channel. We can get a channel. Well, you could get a channel on Roku.
Roku, but
Yeah.
Roku's my media streaming device.
Yeah, you can get a channel.
On Roku.
Mm-hmm.
Roku.
It's essentially you're creating like an app,
Mm-hmm.
and people could download that app,
Mm.
and then what you upload video content,
To that app.
and then people are like, "Oh, I want to watch." It's like on demand type of thing. Yeah.
I want to watch Enrique's channel today.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put it on his TV. Oh, what are you doing now? Oh, he's taking a shower. Oh,
Oh, not like that.
oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're always cooking buck naked.
So stop cooking naked.
Never.
It's dangerous.
No way.
You're gonna burn yourself.
Hell yeah, that's the best part. You ever fried an egg naked?
No, no.
You'll fry your own eggs, boy.
Oh no.
Ba-dum. Anyways, let's carry on.
Devil trailer.
You're excited about the Deadpool trade? Are you excited about Super Bowl Sunday? Do you
No.
care about Super
I
Bowl
watch the
Sunday?
commercials. I like the commercials.
There was a time I used to go to people's houses to just watch these commercials, but then people would so enthralled with this thing called football.
The game.
Yeah, that it ruined the commercials for me. You know. Yeah. So I once YouTube started putting them on the day after, I was okay with it.
No, they put them on like right after they air.
What do you mean?
Yeah, like literally right after they air on TV, they're on the YouTube.
Oh, so their timestamp is like a minute after it aired on YouTube. Okay. Oh, I remember before it was the following day. Wow, amazing. They don't even give us time to be like, "Hey, did you catch that football? Advertisement? No? Oh man, that sucks to be you." You know. And now it's like, "Oh yeah, I watched it on YouTube afterwards. No problem." I watched. I don't know. The commercial that got me was that one we saw the other.
The Paramount Plus one.
Yeah. You know, that was genius, and I'm surprised they didn't use that for the Super Bowl.
They probably is.
You think that's the one for the Super Bowl? Because I mean, they had the kid throwing Arnold across the kid. I mean, yeah, Creed, Patrick Stewart, chucking a fucking pork Arnold football head.
I know he like kissed him first. He kissed him on the forehead.
Yeah, it's
Good.
good.
Like Drew Barrymore was complaining. He's like, "Shut up, Barrymore."
And Drew took it, dude. I mean, she knows Patrick.
It's one of those things too. Like when you look at it, you're just like, "Oh, they clearly weren't all there."
Yeah,
But it's still hilarious.
yeah. Dude, Knuckles was in there
Yeah.
at one point.
They have a Knuckles show coming out.
Yeah, with Dirtis.
Idris Elba.
Idris Elba. We were just talking about the man. Can't even say his name.
Yeah.
Yeah, greatest hair con ever.
And see the there was a teaser. It didn't show anything, but there was a Sonic 3 teaser.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Didn't show anything.
No, but they give the date. I think it's in December.
Oh, okay.
December of
This year?
Yeah.
Oh, well, cool.
So we're probably gonna get a trailer in the summer. Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm okay with these Sonic movies so
there's
far.
there's a rumor. You know the rumor that because Shadow's in it. There's a rumor floating around.
The Pete Davidson's playing Shadow.
No, that'd be amazing.
Hilarious.
There's a rumor that Hayden Christensen is playing Shadow.
What?
Yeah.
How?
Anakin Skywalker himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As Shadow?
So.
I mean, Shadow's an angry character. We haven't seen Hayden Christensen that angry in a while.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
the early 2000s.
Do you think he'll cut his legs off?
That'd be cool.
You are the hope, Shadow.
I hate you.
I hate you, Sonic. I hate you. You made me do this.
Oh, he like turned his little buzzsaw, cut his legs off. Ah! The rings.
He leaves him there with no rings to
Yeah.
die. It's horrible.
Yeah.
But I can't wait for those memes.
It's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming.
It'll be good.
Yeah, that's a rumor, which is weird. I don't see it. Like, he doesn't even have like a voice that you're just like, oh, that's Hayden Christensen. Like, that's like,
You know what? The same thing I said about Idris Elba and Knuckles.
That was weird. I don't know what voice he was doing. Like, he was doing like a weird like.
Not Jamaican. Don't say that.
I don't know what voice he was doing. Like,
Yeah, he was playing the part.
Yeah, that's odd.
He was playing the part.
Was he?
I mean, for Shere Khan, he didn't use a voice. He would kind of just did
That's his
himself,
voice.
just really slowed it down, and that was it.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't know, man.
I don't know either.
I'm excited.
No, I don't know.
Sonic 3.
So, yeah, well, yeah. I mean,
Robotnik's coming back.
yeah.
Jim Carrey's back. He said he wasn't, and now he's like, I'm in.
I'm in. You know what? It makes perfect sense for him to be Robotnik at this point because there's no other person I can think of to do it.
I don't remember. Was it the end of this one?
He got
part
fat.
2, or was it part 1 where he was all fat?
No, at the end of No, he didn't get fat. He just found the mushrooms
He
or
had the
whatever.
mustache,
Yeah, in the
right?
mustache
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
part one.
yeah.
And this one, he became fat, I guess, or
Yeah.
whatever happened to him.
Yeah.
I gotta rewatch them again.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one in a while.
Yeah. Time for a rewatch. As far as commercials goes, I can always go back and be like, I like this commercial. Every year there's a commercial. You know what? Let me go back. Let me stop myself. I saw one with Tina Fey and Glenn Close.
And the Bigfoot?
And the big... Thank you. You beat me to it.
That was pretty good.
The what is it? Wyoming Tina?
Yeah. What's his face? Looks like?
Kenneth?
Yeah.
Oh, Tina. Oh.
There's another one for Baja Blast.
No.
They're selling it in cans now.
I had some.
Yeah.
Not only did I have Baja Blast, but I had Baja Blast Zero.
Oh.
No sugars.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, it just sounds awful.
Yeah, but I had two of them. It's delicious.
But there's a commercial for Baja Blast, and it's Aubrey Plaza.
Oh, what the hell?
And she's just like doing her Aubrey Plaza thing. It's weird.
She'd be mean.
Yeah.
She'd be mean to like
Then
good people.
There's a cool little cameo at the end. They're like, neat.
Is it Andy?
No.
Is it Park and Rec related?
Yes.
It's gonna be obscure. It's gonna be like Donna or like some Jerry.
No, it's not Jerry.
Shut up, Jerry. Yeah, the Tina Fey one caught me by surprise. Like I caught the last 2 minutes or last 2 seconds of it, and it was them transitioning from Winona, wherever, Wyoming, the Sasquatch, to Glenn Close. And I was like, what the fuck? So I went looking for it.
Glenn Close, my nemesis.
My nemesis, yeah. Who are you? Because the full trailer.
Yeah.
That one I saw, I guess, was a part of a trailer. I went, obviously, looking for it on YouTube. The full trailer was like 2 minutes long or something. And there's a different versions of Tina, including a Jenna Maroney Tina.
Yeah. And she's like Beverly Hills Tina, right?
But still my favorite Tina. It's Jenna Maroney for life, dude. And then Glenn Close one, yeah. And he goes, shut up, Glenn Close. You know who I am. Who are you? She says.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it was better than the little short one I saw.
That's pretty good.
Commercial, I'm telling you. They get stuck in your head. Give me one commercial from when you were young that get stuck in your head.
When I was young?
Yeah.
Fucking Paul Rudd playing Nintendo and shit?
Oh, and they just got all excited and shit. And fucking socking the TV and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, that one. And,
you know what sticks in my head from when I was small? There was a Sprite commercial, and there's this guy who ate a chili on the TV, and then he would drink the whole can of Sprite.
That's weird.
Yeah. And then, let's see.
Sprite had, no, 7-Up. Right?
Is it 7-Up?
7-Up had the spot, right?
Yeah, 7-Up has the spot.
And then Sprite had Fido Dido? Or was it 7-Up too?
Fido Dido?
Remember Fido
Who
Dido?
had Fido Dido? No, it wasn't Sprite.
It was 7-Up.
Was
or
it 7-Up?
Or it was one of those, yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
You know what I just found out the other day?
Fido Dido still alive?
No, the mascot, a Pioneer Chicken. You know,
the little guy in the Pioneer?
Yeah.
The Pioneer?
His name is Pete the Pioneer.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh. Did you go to Pioneer Chicken?
No, I was watching something and they mentioned it. I'm like, what?
Yeah, the little guy happy and thing. Okay, for the longest time, I used to think Pete the Pioneer, now it has a name. He was like a turtle or something because he looked like he had a giant backpack and he was carrying that shit around. Yeah. Later did I find it's a wagon.
Yeah,
you know?
a wagon.
Yeah, he's a little wagon. I thought it was a backpack.
You know, like the worst thing when I was a kid?
Yeah.
You know the KFC logo with the Colonel's head?
Yeah.
And then it had like his tie.
Little bow tie.
I thought that was his body when I was a kid.
Oh. Little stick figure body.
I was like, that's weird.
Some voodoo went wrong and he got a small body now. Oh, wow.
That was his body for a long time.
The KFC. The Colonel. Mm-hmm. You know he's not real Colonel, right?
Yeah, he is.
Not really.
Yeah.
Colonel was a title you give yourself.
No, you had an army of chicken.
Army of chicken?
Yeah.
One?
That's all you need.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you need.
As long as it's a ferocious chicken, you'll be all right?
Yeah.
So that was like the Judas of the chicken because he would eat the other ones? I don't know. Yeah. Mascots.
Yeah, mascots are the best.
Yeah.
They don't have that anymore.
I mean, they try. It doesn't work.
Do they? Like,
imagine like Dave's Hot Chicken passing by. They had that chicken on it, you know?
Yeah, but like it should be like I don't know.
It's one of those squeezy chickens. Like, you know, or
hot chicken. You know, it'd be cool. Like put like a chicken with like a flaming luchador mask.
See, no more luchadors.
God, do luchadors. It's easy.
It's super easy. That's what I'm saying. It's not kind of, there's no challenge in that.
There's not a challenge to that.
No, there really isn't, and so that's why you see a lot of people just doing that, and it's like the quickest and easiest thing you can to get Latinx recognition.
No, maybe.
Yeah, you're saying no because you have one. I mean, yours flies in space, man. Don't worry about it.
All right, cool.
He got his powers from like Abin Zur or some shit, right?
Something like that.
Just saying, it's fun. Yeah. What's next?
Chicken.
It's chicken time.
They're pretty good.
It's their second week. Oh, Valentine's Day. This might come out. No, wait. What day is it?
Yeah.
This is the 3rd today.
Yeah, it comes out next week, so that was it.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be in between. But I guess
No, that is Wednesday.
next Wednesday.
Yeah.
Is it next Wednesday?
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Yeah.
So like, are we gonna give Valentine's Day
Maybe.
things here?
We'll see. We'll find out.
I don't know. I don't see comic collectors as really Valentine's Day oriented people.
I mean, maybe.
You think there's like romantic?
I think we're gonna find out who the true like hardcore people are gonna be. They're gonna show up that day. You know.
And the ones that don't, we know that they're canoodling with the
Or
canoodling,
or they're just
canoodling themselves.
maybe.
Ooh,
Maybe.
I don't know, man. It's one of those holidays. Like I've never really been into the Valentine's Day thing, but I think it's always been because I've never found someone enough to be worthy of
Really?
the Valentine. Yeah,
I don't know. I just like
you just fucking follow the norm and just,
no, like not really, because like was it John and I have always
yeah.
always
You do things.
We always do something.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
But it's always like weird. It's always like like one year we saw fucking RoboCop.
Yeah.
On Mother's Day, I'm like, I think this year, I think we're gonna go see Madam Web. I don't know, like. I think she wants to that because like we saw the trailer and she's like this movie looks weird. We're gonna go see it, right? I'm like, I guess, and then she brought it up again. I'm like, I think she wants to see it.
Yeah, with her, if your stream brings up more than twice,
Yeah.
you're probably right.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
The thing is, I don't know, man. I think it's just I don't pick up on singles or whatever because like we went to go see Lisa Frankenstein on Monday.
Yeah.
And it was a last minute thing. Like I found out about it like an hour before, and so I messaged her and I was like, "Hey, you want to go?" And she was like, "Yeah, okay." And then she said, I think I said, "Oh, it's a mystery movie." And she goes, "Oh, well, it's gonna be something scary." And I'm like, "Oh no, it's something you want to see." Because she had said she had mentioned it.
Wait, so you already knew? What
Yeah, I knew what it was. Yeah.
Oh, you were East Coast guy. Yeah.
And so I told her, "No, it's something you want to see." And she's like, "Oh, okay." And I told her, "Oh, it's this, right?" And this is Frankenstein. And she's like, "Oh." She's like, "Well, if you want to see it, we can go." And I'm like, "Wait, what?" Like,
what kind of code is that?
And I was like, well, "I thought you wanted to see it." Like, I'm like,
if you want to see it, it's because she said she wanted to see it, right?
yeah, I remember her mentioning it. I don't know.
Yeah.
No.
It could be in passing. It'd be like, "Oh, this looks interesting,"
Yeah. But we went to see it. It was all right.
Yeah.
It was okay.
Yeah. I mean, I saw that 2-second trailer thing on there, and I was like, "Yeah, I get it."
It's a big fucking art house movie.
Yeah. It has its people for it.
Yeah.
It might not be me, but I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, it was all right.
It was right.
That was all right. No, you know what kind of bummed me out though? We saw Argyle
Yeah.
on Saturday.
Oh.
No. Here's the thing.
Oh.
Here's where I fucked up. I think I was so hyped up for that movie because
Yeah.
it's Matthew Vaughn,
We've been talking about it for like 3 weeks,
and Sam Rockwell.
Right.
That I was so hyped up for it. I've been watching a ton of Matthew Vaughn movies.
Right.
It's not bad.
As compared to.
It's just not his best.
Jeez.
Like I was like, what is going on here? Like,
Jeez. I mean, I seen the little trailer thing. It looks fun.
it's fun, but there's a lot of like lag in between where you're just like, okay, like they're trying to set something up.
Yeah.
And
No
then,
payoff.
And then just kind of like, no, then the payoff is like, because they keep talking about like, oh, there's a big twist, there's a big twist. There's a big twist, but it's just like, all right, I guess, right?
It's a book within a book.
Sort of.
Oh.
And then it sets up something for like the future, which was very confusing. But
She was the spy novelist the whole time.
But then I'm like, I guess. Like,
the whole like, oh, he's Henry Cavill, but no, he's that other guy. What's his name?
yes, no, kind of.
It's weird.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, but Sam Rockwell.
Yeah, he was. I don't know. He did it.
Did he dance?
Yeah.
Okay.
there's the thing called what do they call it? Ah, fuck. There's a running gag.
Yeah.
So in the beginning of the movie, like she's her book or and like Henry Cavill and Dua Lipa,
Dua Lipa, yeah.
they do this thing, this dance where he literally fucking picks her up, and she's like has her legs out, and he's like fucking spinning her around, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then like later on, Sam Rockwell does that with Bryce Dallas Howard, and it's kind of awkward when he does it. Like,
It's not as sexy and classy as
No.
Harry Cavill and Dua Lipa.
Because and I think I saw like a behind the scenes thing, and
Yeah.
he was all like, "Oh yeah, like Henry Cavill did that shit. He just fucking
Yeah.
He's like, Bryce had a harness. Like,
He really is Superman. Wow.
yeah, it's cool.
You know what? I'm gonna go see it.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of Sam Rockwell. I'm a fan of fucking Matthew Vaughn and shit. What it means, yeah. I'm
It's
gonna go see it.
cool. There's the after credits that like sets up stuff up, but sorry.
Like a fucking child here. You know what? Give me your phone too.
But yeah, no, it sets some stuff up, and
Wait, sets up for more movies?
huh?
Another Argyle?
Supposedly,
Wait, supposedly yes?
yeah. But apparently Apple, because this is an Apple movie, which is weird. That, like it went straight to theaters. Like usually, like
Yeah.
they'll do like a small run and then they'll have it. Like no, this one's straight to theaters. Apparently, they went straight to theaters because they spent $200 million on it. And I think this weekend, combined with like international, it only did like 30 something. Yeah, so they're not
Not happy at all.
they're not happy at all.
Not happy at all. Well, I mean, that's the gamble they take.
Yeah.
And it was a star-studded cast. So I mean, what do you want? That cat CGI.
The CGI was awful,
No.
man. But
I'll still watch it. $5 matinee worth it?
yeah, no,
Probably $7?
It's it's not bad.
Yeah.
But don't go in there expecting like Kingsman and shit.
Oh, but here's the thing. When I first saw Kingsman, I didn't go in there expecting
Yeah.
anything,
Yeah.
and that's the whole thing with those Matthew Vaughn. I never expect anything,
Yeah.
and they always please me. You know, I sent you that thing with the GQ with Sam Rockwell.
Yeah.
He was saying that when he works with the guy's just stylized. He's just colors and
Yeah.
blah blah blah
Oh,
blah.
it's a lot of that.
Yeah?
It's a lot of that.
Oh,
It's a lot of that.
I don't know. That guy's cool. I think Sam Rockwell's like one of those most underrated freaking.
Oh, yeah, dude.
One of those guys that later on be like, oh man, he's done so much, and what the hell? Why
He was
does
in fucking Ninja Turtles?
Yeah, yeah, yes, he was. And then like people they don't take him for granted. They take him for granted.
No.
He's not a big household name.
Like I think it's crazy to think like the alternate reality where like he was the front runner for fucking Iron Man
Oh right,
before Downey.
yeah.
And I'm like looking at him like I can see it, but that would be a whole different Iron Man.
Well, yeah, the cool thing about Sam Rockwell, he's very chameleon-esque.
No.
No offense to Robert Downey, but Robert Downey kind of has one gear, maybe two. Sam Rockwell has a variation. He could have done any of them, dude. Well, what's his Hammer, right?
Yeah,
he's
just
just
a
in
Hammer.
Hammer. So he did it. He played it well. He played the complete idiot asshole jerk guy really well.
What was interesting though in that GQ thing, he talked about how he got that role was because his wife is
Friends.
She's the reporter in the movie, right? And his friend writing the movie, and he was like, "Put me in it, put me in it." Like,
Just put me in it. Find me a role.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Be the main bad guy.
yeah.
You'll dance a little too.
Yeah.
Because he dances in that.
He dances. Can't not dance. He fucking danced in The Bad Guys.
He dances a cartoon character. Here's the thing about him though. He's like, oh, I just do what I did. I don't even know how to dance.
Yeah.
And then there was this movie he did where he actually had to learn how to dance, and like it's just, he was like, I had to forget everything I knew because I apparently didn't know anything.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. I like the guy.
He's a good actor, man.
Yeah.
I
Underrated.
remember before I knew who he was.
Yeah.
I remember that Charlie's Angels movie.
Yeah.
Where he's like the big old nerd and shit, and then he does the fucking villain turn. And
He
you're
does
like,
a dance.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah. It was one of those like, oh, he even said it himself. Yeah, a lot of people didn't see that twist coming. A lot of people did.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't. They're like,
Yeah, 'cause I remember when he really blew up, at least for me, was fucking Moon.
Oh yeah.
That was such a good movie.
Yeah, we watched that movie.
Yeah.
Shit, even to this day, Moon still fucked with me,
Yeah,
man.
it's a fucked up movie.
Yeah.
And then it's one of those movies that like it's like nowadays it's hard to like tell people like, oh, you gotta check it out because fucking Kevin Spacey's in it. But you know, like
we all know how much we love Kevin Spacey.
Kevin Spacey's a robot or like a computer or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, you don't really see him.
No, but his voice is clearly there.
You think if they changed it, it'd be okay?
Yeah.
But what was it? Moon is who directed that?
Duncan Jones.
Duncan Jones.
Fucking David Bowie's kid.
Yeah, because they spent like a lot just trying to get that movie off the ground. So there was I mean, even though he was Bowie's kid, he couldn't get that money.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. Like, so David Bowie's kid directed that movie.
Yeah.
And Sting's wife produced
it. Yeah.
Fucking crazy.
Because they needed to fucking make the money.
But it's still one of those movies that like most people don't know what it is. I feel like most people haven't even heard of it. You know.
It's hard to tell people, and it's hard to explain it to people too. Yeah. What's it about? It's about a circle of life.
But yeah, you can't really tell without spoiling them.
Yeah, that's why kind of as vague as possible. It's about the circle of life. But let's say you skip a beat.
Yeah,
you know.
Did you ever watch that unofficial sequel?
The Amish Man.
Yeah,
or what's it called?
River.
Yeah.
And Paul Rudd's like a pedophile.
The kid diddler.
I was like, I don't like this.
But I mean,
I did like how like they did that in the background in the TV the trial.
Yeah,
because of the
moon.
And I was like, oh, that's cool.
That was your tie-in.
That's neat.
Yeah, he was Amish or something.
Yeah,
and that's why he couldn't talk, and that's why he beat people up.
He was mute because he was born that way, or he got injured or something.
Something.
I just remember at the end the villain was fucked up. He like fixed him, and he's like, you could talk now. Like, and he was like, no,
no, I lost my power. It was like Samson, but instead he didn't talk.
It's a weird movie.
Yeah.
Weird movie.
Yeah. All those movies are weird.
I just remember like when Moon came out the same year as District 9. And so it kind of felt like that weird, like that was the summer of like lo-fi, sci-fi. Like, you know, like it was like they were like expensive movies, but they weren't that expensive, and like but they looked really good, and like even though they were kind of grimy and shit, like I don't know, it was really cool.
Yeah. 2011.
No, it's earlier than that. I mean, it's at 8 maybe.
An 8 and a 9.
Yeah.
I don't want to put dates on things anymore because shit makes me nuts. When I put 1989 on things, it makes me insane.
Why?
Because that's almost 30 years ago.
It's over 30 years ago.
1989?
Yeah.
No, it's all gonna be 30 years.
Oh, well.
But it's gonna be 30 years.
Yeah.
In like 5 years.
Fucking Clerks, 30 years this year.
Ooh. We keep fucking mentioning that, but you know what? You should have a Clerks viewing here.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. It's one day be like, hey guys, we're gonna watch Clerks.
Smith just all day.
All day, yeah.
Raunchy shit and shit. Yeah.
Not suitable for kids though. No. Don't bring your children.
Watch the cartoon.
Even then, it was borderline. You know, you want to buy some fireworks?
Blow your fucking hand off, right?
Yeah. But you're selling it now, so hey, we have physical media here now. Congratulations on Valentine's Day. Get your sweetie some physical media.
Should we start selling like Blu-ray players, like DVD players?
You gotta sell the accessories, right? You know, VHSs, blank VHSs. Actually, I think I might have some blank VHSs somewhere. I'm bringing those, and you're gonna sell blank VHSs.
You know, our good friend Nick Marino. He likes to go to like thrift stores and he buys VHSs of people like they recorded the VHSs.
And then he goes through them and
he watches them. And a lot of times it's just movies recorded or like their home.
I had a phase like that. Yeah. I had a weird because I had a mini camcorder, and then you go to thrift stores and you find a bunch of little mini camcorder cassettes. So I'd put them in the mini camcorder and I watch whatever the hell would be on it. It'd be random fucking people's things. I was hoping to always find that snuff film or that that these dudes are killing babies or something horrific and shit. But I never found anything like that.
I mean, it's good.
You know, is it?
Yeah, you don't want to find that.
I found one that was nothing but cartoons.
Nice.
But I'm like, who sat there and recorded? Because they recorded the cartoons off a VHS player. They pointed it at the TV.
Oh, that's weird.
And recorded cartoons with commercials. Yeah. But they're recording
That's
it.
Weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ask me where these VHS are now. Gone. I still have I got a couple of blank ones on little ones.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. What do I do with those now?
Make a movie.
I don't have the VHS for a recorder anymore.
Yeah, you find it.
I don't have it anymore.
Go find one.
Expensive now.
No, but then you can make a found footage movie.
In the store?
Yeah.
Can we do a found footage?
1995. Like,
give me my flannel.
Like, oh no, I gotta go to the Cranberries concert. Like,
Cranberries concert? Jeez.
you're like, but it's Friday night. I gotta watch the X Files. And like,
Friday night, 7:30. Can't go anywhere.
gotta watch the X Files.
It's okay. I set the VCR to record.
But you can't trust it. If I miss it, I have to wait till the summer.
Oh, man. That was our biggest fucking peep back then, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I missed 1 week.
I remember when I was a kid, we would go to my cousin's house on Sundays. And normally we'd have dinner and then we'd go home, right?
Yeah.
But sometimes they'd be like, "Oh, it's gonna be 9 o'clock. We gotta watch X Files for," and then we can go home. Like, I need to watch my X Files.
Yeah, we're not going anywhere. You guys can go and come pick me up, but
Like,
we're
you
not
don't
going anywhere.
understand. Like, if I miss this, it fucks everything up.
The continuity.
Continuity.
You know what? I unfortunately wasn't that hardcore to TV. I mean, if I missed one, oh well. And the X Files, luckily, unless it was a two-parter, we'd be okay the following week. You didn't need to know.
You need to know.
Some episodes were standalone and single file lines.
Truth was out there.
It was out there.
If you miss all the clues, you might miss the truth.
That was horrible.
You know how hardcore I used to be? Was like, I remember one year in Halloween, it was Halloween, and a bunch of my friends were gonna go do something, and I was like, oh, I gotta go home. Fucking Simpsons Halloween special.
Simpsons Halloween special. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll give you that one. I will go home for that one.
And I watched it.
Luckily, I had people to record those things, you know, or the following day I could get a copy, you know. Because the Simpsons Halloween specials were like, I guess, early junior high into high school, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or around that time.
They didn't do it till like the second year?
Yeah, second, third year, yeah. Because I remember we'd get the VHS this following year, and sometimes we'd go into like one teacher's rooms and be like, "Can we use the TV?" and we'll watch it there, you know?
Yeah.
During lunch, or what do you call the other one? PE? No, in between the lunch one, not the lunch.
Oh,
brunch?
Intermission or inter something? It was
Intermission. What the fuck is it? A
it
fucking
was
play?
something. Yeah.
What's an intermission?
Something like that.
Not Reese's.
No, that what you guys out of elementary school? There's no more recess.
And what do you call that between second and third period? The fuck around time? Yeah, during the fuck around time, you know, we watch something because it was only like half an hour, and then the lunch was an hour, so you can watch more during lunch. We take our lunch and we go watch it.
Yeah, there you go.
Cool shit.
Yeah. The kids don't know that anymore, man.
Nah, they don't know the struggles of having this
fucking
shit.
Hulu and you can catch up on the whole season
And everything. And the following day, shit, apparently on the hour, after the hour. They don't know how good
I remember
they
when I
have
first
it.
got Hulu and like, what was I watching? There was something I was watching.
Yeah.
And then it was like, oh, I found out that like at 1 a.m. it would come on. So it was like, it was the following day, but it was like 1 a.m. it would come on. So that I was like, fuck it, I'm awake. So let's just watch it.
It's 12:52. I got 8 more minutes. You could go. I couldn't do it, dude. Why couldn't you? do it?
When the last season of Mandalorian,
Yeah.
there was times when like it would drop on Tuesdays.
At 6 p.m.
No, it would drop on Tuesdays at midnight.
Oh.
And sometimes I would be like, I'd go home and watch. I'd be home and I'd be watching, and I'd fall asleep.
Yeah.
So sometimes I'd just be like, I'll wait a little while, and I go get drive through, come back here, and watch it, and then go home. Because for some reason I won't fall asleep here.
Yeah. It's too cold in here to fucking fall asleep.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Or too hot.
Or too hot. You get hypothermia here.
Yeah, probably. It's fine.
It's fine.
What's the worst that could happen?
Leaks?
Not yet.
I'm surprised, dude.
Oh, we had that little guy. He fixed the roof.
I don't know. Do you trust him?
You know who it reminded me of? Like the fucking the key master in fucking Master of the Universe.
Oh. I thought you could say the key master from the Matrix.
No. The Master of the Universe?
Yeah. He was like, little guy?
Hey, little guy.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, little guy.
He had a weird voice.
Yeah.
But he fixed your roof.
He did.
No leaks.
And he wanted me to go up there. I'm like, I'm not going up there. Fuck that.
I mean, I see that bubble right there. What's that?
I've been there forever.
Oh, okay. We're good then?
Yeah, for now.
For now.
For now.
That's my biggest... Dude, this rainy season has been pretty freaking intense. It's only been like 2 days, and people are fucking crying already.
That's bad.
I love California.
It's awful.
A little bit of rain, and we lose our shit, dude. Fucking
I
driving in the streets.
I almost didn't come in on Monday.
On Monday, because it was raining that bad?
It was raining pretty bad, but I was like, I have to get oil change.
No.
So I started like driving the oil change, and I was like, dude, the oil change is on fucking Valley.
Yeah. You're
I'm like,
halfway
halfway
here. Did you make any money?
No.
Then it wasn't worth it.
I made one sale.
Okay.
I have a funny story about that. No, not funny, but I was just like, ugh. I was talking about I'm gonna write a script about this place. I had a moment that I put in the script. There was a guy that used to come in here. Well, not here, the old store, but he used to come real regularly. And he had a couple of kids and stopped doing it. And stuff, whatever, right? So he showed up. I haven't seen this guy in forever. And he came in on Monday. And he was like, "Oh, hey man, how's it going?" And I'm like,
right.
"How it's going? Whatever, And he said, "Oh man," he goes, "I've been seeing, the stuff on social media." I'm like, "Oh yeah, we've had some issues, but we're working on them." And he's like, "Yeah." He goes, "No, I was telling my wife, I think Pete's luck finally ran out." I'm like, "What?" I said, "What do you mean?" And he's like, "Oh no, not to be insulting." And he goes, "I just think that like I was a pretty good businessman, and I couldn't make it work." And somehow you've done it, and it's just all luck, right? I'm like, what?
Did you just pull your glove off and slap him with it?
But I just love the fact that he's just like, I don't mean to be insulting.
I mean, as soon as you say that, you're already insulting somebody.
And I was like, all right, cool, right?
I'm just saying, per se.
Yeah.
The sayings of the sayings.
I think it's just so weird, like how it's just. I think we've talked about this in the past, how it's so weird that I feel like people feel the urge to
compare,
to cut people down.
Yeah.
To make themselves
feel better, a lot better, dude.
And it's kind of like, I guess, whatever. Like I don't care. But then we talked about it before, when people bring in like their independent book versus sell.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, it's nothing like the shit that's out there right now. And it's like, why?
Why is this shit? Why is anything else shit? Yeah. Why is your shit better than their shit? Does yours have flowers and roses and shit?
Yeah.
Does yours make me money? No. Does it,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just people need that validation, need to feel better about themselves. And once they stop doing that, I think they live happier lives. I don't compare myself to anything because I got nothing else to compare myself to. Boom.
But it's weird though. Like I've run into this a few times where people are like, I don't know what it. Like I guess would fake it till you make it, like they say, whatever.
Yeah.
I've had people that say stuff like, they'll be like, oh no, and I'm doing this, I'm doing this. Maybe I'll just come and rent a space from you, and I'm like, did I ask you? Did I offer that?
Was that on the table?
Was that on the table? Wait, what is going on?
What
But like they say it as like, oh, you want me to do that, and I'm like, no.
You want me here. Yeah. I will make your life better.
Yeah, and I'm like, no, I'm good.
Because I am the greatest artist in the world.
Yeah. I just so weird. Like, that was just the weirdest experience. I was just like, ugh. And then the worst part was like it was dead all day. I knew it was going to be dead because it was fucking raining. Right?
Yeah.
And so, like, I was like, we went to the movies. And so I was like, I told her, I'm like, I'll leave at 5 and we'll go and we'll get something to eat over there, right?
Good time.
Dude that guy showed up at 5 and didn't leave until 6. And he only left at 6. I'm like, what time do you close? I'm like, at 6. Like,
yeah.
And we fucking barely made it, man, because of the rain and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But didn't you go to the one over here? You went to one over there?
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
It made more sense because he's already that way.
Yeah. But I mean, you haven't seen this guy in a while, too, right? You said?
Yeah.
And he just comes in just for that?
Well, no, he bought stuff.
Okay.
He bought stuff, and he was just like very like he even said he goes, oh, did you make any money today? And I said, no, I didn't expect to because the money's usually slow and it's raining. And he goes, well, there you go, you made some money. I'm like, thank you.
And I helped. Without you, this ship would have sunk.
Yeah, right.
I plugged one hole for you.
Yeah, right.
Thank you.
And I was like, I guess.
He wanted you to growl and be like, hey, thanks so much for making my day. You are the best, Daddy. Take this with you. Just,
But it was very odd.
He wanted sexual favors.
No.
Fucking jerk like that.
But it's just weird, man.
It's just what it sounds like to me. It just sounds like, hey, man, come suck my dick for a minute, I know you're fucking up, but I'm doing all right. Yeah. If I couldn't make it happen, what luck do you have? Yeah. It ticks me off a little bit. I'm sorry.
No, me too. Yeah, it's kind of one of those things where, like, what are you gonna do though? Like, there's not much. You just gotta be like, all right, whatever.
All right, you bought some shit.
You bought some shit to get out.
Get the fuck out. Yeah. Thanks for your patronage.
Yeah.
Thanks for plugging that hole for me.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. It's weird. Like what was it today? People were buying up that Black Panther, Ultimate Black Panther. And it's one of those things. Like, I think it's just because how well the Ultimate Spider-Man did. People were like, "Oh, this is gonna be big. It's gonna be big," and it's really not. Like, look into it. Like, it's not that big.
Yeah.
And we had so many people today that like never seen them before.
And came in, yeah.
Came in, and then we tell them, "Oh, we're out." And they get all fucking mad.
That dude that got all mad, I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, dude, she got him here sooner.
Yeah.
I have to work. Fuck you. Figure it out.
I remember the biggest like backhanded insult I got one time was this one dude, and he would do the same thing. He would come every once in a while when he was looking for something,
Big
right?
books and shit. Yeah.
And I remember one time, I forgot what it was. It was like Last Ronin or something like that. And he came like the week after, and he's like, "Oh, you got it?" I'm like, "No, we're sold out." And he goes, "What?" I go, "It's sold out everywhere, man." Like, you know, and he's like, and he was like,
in a week.
And he's like, "Yeah, but it's only been a week." And like, nobody fucking comes here. And I was like, "What?"
Thanks.
Yeah.
Backhanded insults. I'm telling you, backhanded insults.
It's just so weird, man.
Backhanded compliments are just backhanded insults.
But you know what? I think part of like dealing with that is like, so Marty started GoFundMe. That's something I would have done. I'm like very like, I don't like
GoFundMe crowdfunding.
No, well, yeah, fucking hate crowdfunding. No, I just I don't know that's I know that's what GoFundMe was made for, but it's evolved into like,
gimme, want some more.
No, it's evolved to like, oh, I'm dying, give me money, I need money. You know?
That's fine.
And so like it's become a thing where like in my mind, it's like, well, okay, that's not as the store having issues. Is it as big as someone dying? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
very much true. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. But some of these people are, you know, like, give money to Bob's retirement fund.
Yeah.
Does that go before you?
I don't know. I mean,
No.
Well, that's the thing. Like, anyhow. That's what I'm saying. Like, I wouldn't have done it. I
Okay.
wouldn't have done it. And so
There's bigger things in the world.
Yeah.
Cancer's still a thing.
Yeah.
Right.
But you know, she went and she put that together, right? And I think that's why I could put up with a lot of these negative stuff. Is it like that thing was crazy because like, there was people that were just like people I hadn't talked to forever, people I didn't know.
Oh.
You know, people I don't know. That were getting into it. Like we had. I think the thing that blew me away was it Matthew Rosenberg?
Yeah, he sent me that.
Yeah, and I was like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
this guy wrote X-Men. Like, this guy, like...
And I asked him, "Who do you know him?"
No,
like,
I don't.
You don't. Yeah.
And he put in $100 into the thing, and he posted it in his newsletter. That shit fucking blew my mind.
In his own personal newsletter?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
And we got a bunch of, like, random people. I'm pretty sure it came from that, because it was right after that. But I think that's the thing. Like every once in a while, man, like, you have to get that reminder of, like, oh... This is a thing. This is people
Helping people, and I love the idea of people helping people. It just blows my mind that there's that ability that we can do that now. You know, before there was a time shit like that we can never. You'd be the coffee can. You know, so and so died. Here's a coffee can. You know?
Like I was talking to Kristen from Heidi Ho Comics.
Yeah, how are they doing? By the
They're
way,
trying to they're still working on getting
back.
And the last time I was over there, we got to talking. And she made this comment about like how she doesn't feel that comic shops are in competition with each other.
No,
because we're all in the same boat and we're all doing the same thing, you know.
Yeah.
And I told her, and I've been talking to her, and I said, like, you know, that's something we should look into. Like that's something that I think like that's like you need that like the support group. That community. Like, and Joanna said, she goes like, yeah, she goes, it's not. Competition. It's not. You're not competing. It's community.
Yeah.
Competing, not competition. You know.
Yeah. Well, here's a kicker. You say you're always on these chat groups. These are all just old men complaining, but at the same time, they're supporting each other because they know what it's like.
Yeah.
You know, granted, it's not like the kind of support you're looking to the same type, but there's still some sort of community there. You know, even though it's all a bunch of convergence people. You know.
Like what was it? I would always say that, like, I remember, like, the first time I talked to Kristen about the comic shop stuff. Yeah. It was weird because it was like, oh, you speak my language. Like, literally, like, you understand what this means. And, you know, like...
FOCs.
Right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think that's something that a lot of places don't have, you know?
Yeah.
And, you know, it's not for everybody. Like, I've seen stores that are very, like gatekeepery. Like, you know, they do what they do and fuck everything else. Like, and I mean, I make jokes like that. Like, I don't want to do manga and shit. But, like, but it's not like I would never do that.
No, we got a couple.
We got a couple now.
Yeah, we got a couple.
But you know what I mean? Like there's a lot of people that are like stuck in their ways.
Yeah.
I think that's a scary thing. Like that scares me every once in a while because when I first bought the store, I would talk to people that had stores, and I was like the young guy. I was like the fucking like this is a kid. Like get the fuck out of here, right?
Yeah.
And as time goes on, I'm still kind of like
Everyone's old.
Yeah, everyone's old. But now there's more people starting. You know.
Yeah, with the whatnots and all these other online
And so it's interesting.
Slab lords.
But I think the problem is that when you end up being like that dude, that they're like, oh, I've been doing this for 40 years. Like you get stuck in that whole like mindset. Well, why isn't fucking Captain America selling as well as it did 30 years ago? You know what I mean? Like it's just And I think a lot of people get into these like they get stuck in these they get, I don't want to say comfortable. Like that's the thing. I always do that shit.
Yeah.
Like, I bought the store. Was fucking terrified.
Of course.
I paid it off in 5 years.
Okay.
And then what happened in 5 years?
Yeah, pandemic.
Cape.
Oh, in the Cape. Oh, Cape. Oh, yeah.
Because I was like,
because you're bored.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing. That's the thing that like the worst thing you can do is get comfortable. Because if it becomes just like
routine,
then you're just like it's good to have a routine, but if your whole life is a routine, then just like you get bored, and then like the pandemic hits, and you're like, I don't know what the fuck to do. Like, and that happened. Like that happened where like when the pandemic hit, I spent all that time remaking the website, creating a newsletter, doing all that shit.
Yeah, you have to.
Because you have to.
You have to. Well, prime example, over the weekend, I fucked up the website and I fixed it again, And I've learned a bunch of little things, how to make those bubbles and all that stuff. I can make myself a Linktree page now without paying for Linktree. Huh?
Linktree's free.
Well, without because Linktree is free for the basic shit. Yeah. But once you want to add like videos and shit like that on that, that's you got to add money for that. I don't.
Oh, okay.
I learned how to fucking do that. Yeah. You gotta pay me $4.99 an hour or whatever the fuck it is.
An hour?
I don't know what it is.
It's like maybe a month.
Is that what it is?
It's that.
Something like that. I don't know. I looked at Linktree once and that's about it.
But that's the thing, man. You can't get fucking.
No.
Can't get comfortable.
No. I agree because it's actually where you're uncomfortable, where you learn shit and you grow and you fucking develop into a better human fucking being allegedly. But it's okay to be comfortable every once in a while.
Yeah.
Dude. Every once in a while, just fucking just sit down, relax, read a couple books, and fucking chill out.
I do it every day.
Oh fuck. Must be nice.
I do it every day, man.
I
remember the funniest thing was it when they were doing the window painting.
Yeah.
I remember that day, I came in. I went to McDonald's and I bought some chicken nuggets, and I sat down and watching DuckTales. And the artist Justin, he came in and he looked at me. He goes, "You're sitting there eating McDonald's and watching cartoons in the middle of the day." He goes, "You have a job of a 9-year-old." I said, "Yep." Jealous? He's like, a little bit.
Very much so, dude.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Yeah.
If I could eat chicken nuggets and watch DuckTales all day, I think I would.
Yeah, it's a good life.
It's not a bad life, dude. It's not a bad life. That's why I tell myself, as long as I get to go home every day, make myself a fucking sandwich, sit down and watch some cartoons, I think I did okay for the day, you know?
Yeah.
As long as I took care of, the website shit, the fucking actual work shit, or whatever miscellaneous shit I'm into, I think I'm all right.
That's the way to do it, man.
Yeah. I don't worry about that bigger shit.
Yeah.
It's too much.
Yeah.
I'll worry about it tomorrow. Got cake tomorrow.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Never ends.
Never ends. You know, you get bored. You end up fucking bringing back the cape.
Yeah, what's the bro? I'm trying to bring it back since day one, man. Talking about. I'm trying to bring it back since 2021, man.
I mean, we probably couldn't have then because there was no venue.
No venue.
But now that there's a venue,
kind of.
we should just start putting pressure on them.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? Do you know anyone that looks like cartel members?
Javier Hernandez.
Oh, well. Maybe not that guy.
Put a guayabera on him.
Yeah.
Sports coat.
Yeah.
And black glasses.
He's from Miami.
He only speaks in pain.
In pain. That's his love language.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Done.
We need an enforcer, is what I'm saying.
Enforcer. Or we spend that $800 and get Eric Estrada. And we just bring him with us. Like, we're just like, oh, this is our buddy Eric Estrada.
Yeah, he'll be here.
He'll be here. Like, what?
They have him schmooze the lady. Yeah, so give us a better deal. Maybe he'll be like, oh, I've always wanted to be Bibi Gaitán and Laura León at the same time. You will make this happen for me at Eric Estrada.
Eric Estrada.
Yeah.
But in this month's previews, there's a Danny Trejo Funko Pop. But it's just Danny Trejo. Like, it's not one of his characters. It's just Danny Trejo.
Shirtless?
Yeah. Yeah.
Full tattoos? So the logo, you know how they always have a logo? Is it to say Danny Trejo? Or Trejo's Tacos? Or
No. It's Danny Trejo.
It does Danny Trejo.
Danny Trejo.
All right. They're running out of ideas.
Yeah.
But you know what? A lot of people love Danny Trejo.
They do. Who doesn't love Danny Trejo?
He's all right.
You love Danny Trejo?
I like Danny Trejo. I mean, I don't love Danny Trejo.
You love Danny Trejo.
I don't love Danny
Trejo. He's
Trejo.
going to play you in the movie of my life.
Damn, Gribble. Why you do me like that? That'd be pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, right?
Kind of sound like him sometimes.
Yeah.
When I'm mad, I talk like this, Gribble. Yeah, that works. What was he saying? Not Enrique. It was Octavio. Octavio. That's hilarious. Yeah. Well, anyway, you're getting that Danny Trejo.
No, maybe. I mean, if it comes out on type of cape, that'd be cool, right?
Yeah.
People might like that.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Especially if he comes down. Yeah. Imagine he shows up.
Make it happen.
I hit him up.
Yeah, you're in the Danny Trejo committee.
Okay, I'll call him up. I'll go to the taco stand, eat some tacos, see if he's there. Yeah. If he's not there, I'll go to his donuts place, eat some donuts, and see if he's there. If he's not there, I'll go, what else does he have? A restaurant? Does he have a restaurant?
Chop shop?
Oh, right. Yeah, I'll go there. If he doesn't have that, I'll get the car fixed. Yeah. Low-ridered.
And you go to a screening of Spy Kids, and maybe he'll show up?
If not, bring Robert Rodriguez. He should be there, right?
He should be there.
Yeah. Or what's the bad guy's name?
Alan Cummings?
Alan Cummings. Yeah.
Tony Shalhoub?
Tony Shalhoub. There you go. That's
the
one.
Right?
The first one. First one, right?
Stallone was the bag in the third one, right?
Oh, yeah. He was like, what was he in the third? It was like some toy maker or something? Dream Maker, yeah. Spy Kids movies are weird, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. And kids like that shit.
I couldn't get into the new one. I tried watching the new one. I couldn't get into it.
All I know is the trailers. I'm sorry. I really wanted to give it time, but I just couldn't find it.
Zachary Levi.
Yeah.
Not a fan.
Why? Did you ruin it for you?
Yeah, no, let me tell you my Zachary Levi story.
He said, no more Shazam for you?
No, so when the pandemic hit, DC put us on like a Zoom thing, right? They're pushing Lunar in their new distribution center, right? And they were like, oh yeah, you can get books tomorrow. And people were like, we don't want books tomorrow. And then they're like, oh, and then like, here to talk to you is Zachary Levi. And Zachary Levi came on, and he was like, hey, excited, right? And he
didn't know what he was doing.
And he said, he goes, hope everyone stayed at home and shelter in place and da 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 da. And then someone said, if I do that, Zachary Levi, my store's probably gonna close. It's not doing great as it is, and you're asking me to close it. Blah, blah, blah. And he's like, well, that's sad, but it's not the most important thing in the world. And everyone was like, fuck you, Zachary Levi.
Zachary Levi, why?
And everybody was just like telling him off. And finally he was like, well, I gotta go.
He fucking turned that shit off and went,
pissed off all the nerds.
I understand why they got him. Shazam being a thing around the time, right? I'm guessing. But the fact that they put him on the spot to quench that fire, it's pretty bad, dude. Oh, yeah. That is not his place.
Yeah.
Nor his responsibility to do so.
That was pretty bad, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember after that, I was like, fuck Zachary Levi.
Again, they paid him a lot of money to do that.
Probably, yeah.
It's not his fault. They paid him a lot of money for Shazam too. As well, I should say.
That was probably his fault.
Maybe part 2 was a little bit more, but yay.
Yeah, it's funny. Miguel is a big fan of the DC Extended Universe.
Extended Universe?
Yeah, that's the Snyder stuff, Shazam, Aquaman, all that stuff, right? And he's last week we were talking whatever, and he said that he hasn't watched Shazam 2 because in his mind, if he doesn't watch Shazam 2,
it never happened.
The DC Extended Universe hasn't ended for him.
Oh. Oh, I'm gonna cry for him
And
later.
I told him, I go, but you like the first one? He's like, yeah, I know. And I go, just watch it. Just don't watch Aquaman. That's why. Then he's
Yeah.
like,
Oh, yeah.
same
Aquaman. Oh,
thing.
yeah.
And he's like, no, I wasn't gonna watch that one anyways. Like,
Then he dug his own grave.
Yeah.
You know, he dug his own grave there.
I just don't watch Aquaman.
I just don't want Aquaman. Fuck, right?
Yeah. Nobody did. No one else did.
I guess it makes it real.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the reason I didn't watch fucking Logan for like 4 or 5 years.
Because you didn't want him to die.
I didn't want him to die. I wanted it to be over.
It might be over.
But then, lo and behold, it's not over
No, he's back.
next month. Or what's it?
July?
That's closer than you think.
Yeah, it really is.
That's closer than you think. Because what was it? You were talking about a Frozen Empire last week? That's like next month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking, I'll be in Modesto.
You're going to be in Modesto that weekend?
Theoretically. Yeah.
Theoretically. Allegedly.
Allegedly. I don't think I'll have time to watch a movie, but you know, like,
I don't know. You guys might fucking get down.
no.
You know?
I don't know if there's theaters in Modesto. I don't know what's in
Hey,
Modesto.
you might hook up with the Modesto Ghostbusters and, you know, go Ghostbusting and then go watch the movie afterwards.
Bus goes in a barn or
Whatever kids do in Modesto. What do kids do in
I
Modesto?
don't know. You know where this convention is? It's in the Modesto College, right?
Yeah.
But it's on the the satellite campus,
That's a
which,
satellite.
which is the livestock and farming campus.
They're putting you in a barn?
I don't know. I just know it's there.
They're putting you in a barn.
It's not in the main campus.
But it's in the off-site live feed and whatever, blah, 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 farm. They're putting you in a barn.
Maybe. Yeah. That's okay, though.
Oh, the cow kicked Nelly in the belly in the barn. Oh, the cow kicked Nelly in the belly in the barn. Oh, the cow kicked Nelly in the belly in the barn. And the farmer said it would do no harm.
It's okay, though, because it's my first time going to a show as an invited guest.
Ooh, you know what? Second verse, same as the first. Oh, man, really? An invited guest. Look at you, Mr. Rockefeller.
Yeah. I
This-
kind of feel like they're like, oh, we don't have anybody else. It's called that dude. Like, you know, like, it's fine though.
Yeah. You know what they're going to ask you, right? How's the Cape coming?
Yeah, well by then we're like almost there.
That's what I'm saying. Shouldn't we be like promoting by then?
We should be promoting now, but
Yeah,
you
but
know.
we have no set
Yeah.
fixed,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
Telling you just take over a street. Like, remember?
It's $100,000.
$100,000?
$100,000.
Hold on, let me reach into my wallet here. Only 100,000?
Only $100,000.
You got to change for $1 million?
Maybe.
I
You
mean,
taking quarters?
no. Jesus Christ, man! Just so we could take over. I mean, and then you got to get all the equipment. That's still another $100 million. Anyway, why can't we do something simpler?
Why? What was it? Joanna always says like, why be basic when you could be extra?
I've been accused of being extra my whole life. It's not that great.
It's pretty great.
It's not that
It's
great.
pretty great.
No, it's great as you think it is.
Pretty great.
It's not that great.
I mean, you know,
Not that
Modesto.
Modesto though.
It's weird.
March?
March 22nd and 23rd.
Jesus, that's like next month.
Yeah,
You better book your shit now.
I know.
Modesto, if you people in Modesto hearing this, Pete's on his way.
Cause was it Marisol told me like oh, you can stay with me. I'm like, you live in Modesto? She's like, no, Sacramento. I'm like, how far is that? Like an hour.
Will she drive you there and back?
I don't want to. That's horrible.
That's an hour.
Because in theory, like I was thinking about the other day, if I leave Thursday night, say at the earliest, leave at
7.
8. Right?
Ooh.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta get into Modesto
Midnight.
Like midnight. Like,
Yeah.
Oof.
That time is nap time. So you have to leave Saturday. You're gonna leave Saturday morning?
No, leaving Thursday night.
Thursday night.
Oh, coming back?
Yeah.
Probably
Saturday night.
Saturday night. Yeah. 'Cause I was thinking about it. I was just doing the math, and it doesn't make sense to like stay until Sunday morning, because then half the day is fucking gone. Like coming back.
I should go. I should go to Modesto.
Don't go to Modesto.
Why not?
No,
Why not?
it's boring.
I want to see. I want to see the farm.
The farm. I'll send you pictures.
Cool.
I'll bring you back a goat.
Yeah.
Maybe.
All
We'll
right.
see.
Cool. That's all I want.
All right.
You know, it's something to sacrifice later.
Gonna party in Modesto.
Hey,
I'm not.
have a good time.
I don't know. We'll see.
Valerie, if you're listening, make sure he has a good time.
No.
You're gonna have fun.
No, she likes to party, man. I
Yeah.
can't. I can't.
She got you. She got you. Don't worry about it.
No.
Rely on her.
No.
She got you.
We'll see.
Yeah, we're fine.
We'll see with that stuff.
Take it to the limit.
Like I looked into it just like curiosity.
Yeah.
Like it went to Airbnb, and there's like places that were like pretty decent, but then it's like, oh yeah, like the family is living upstairs, and like
That's Airbnb.
and I'm like, that's weird.
Yeah, no, dude. If you're lucky enough with an Airbnb, you'll get someone that'll cook you breakfast.
Ooh.
If you're lucky enough.
Like, or murder me.
Or murder you. Yeah, that's the other end of the
No,
spectrum.
you know what? We can't stay at Airbnb.
Why?
Because me and Valeria saw this movie called Barbarian.
Oh, yeah.
And it was like, oh no, you can't say it.
Yeah, yeah. It ruined the Airbnb for a lot of people here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Part of that one weird trilogy thing.
Although I did tell her after we watched it, I said like, well, if we ever get stuck in Airbnb and a big monster comes, I'm like, I got your back. Like, I'm not saying we're gonna survive. I'm just saying.
But I'll go first.
I'll give my best.
Yeah. I'm not very strong. I'm not very fast, but I will make sure you die last.
Yeah, pretty much.
I like it.
Yeah. So so I can't say Airbnb. I don't want to keep that promise. Like,
oh boy, never mind then. Yeah, don't watch that movie. We're gonna do Airbnb.
It was fucked up.
Yeah, fucking dang.
Yeah. I remember we went to go see that movie. We had no idea what it was. Like everyone was just like, "Oh, you gotta see it, And, like the trailers had even nothing.
Yeah.
And we saw it, and we're like, "What the fuck was that?"
I gotta finish watching it. That's all I know.
No, it's like 3 movies at once.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
It's gonna fuck with your brain though.
That's why I gotta sit down and watch it. I can't just be like, "Oh, I can't."
Yeah.
All right. Oh, we're an hour already.
Oh.
Wow, look at us.
Man.
What do we talk about?
Nothing.
You know what? Sometimes you just go off and you just start and it's like the conversation keeps going and going.
You know what we did talk about was Ghostbusters. Like we stopped talking about Ghostbusters again. So
we almost did for a second there. Where I
Yeah.
brought it up and I stopped myself. So luckily
yeah.
we're good.
Good.
And then bring up the giant Twinkie. I'm telling you. Barry, you read it. It was great, right?
Yeah,
I poured my heart and soul into that shit.
noticed.
That is my Godzilla opus for people who are reading.
There you go. You can pitch it to the.
I'm gonna pitch it to them.
The
And be like, look, if I could do this with a Twinkie, imagine what I could do with a real dinosaur or kaiju.
Oh, it can't come with dinosaurs.
I know. Shut up.
Oh,
I call them dinosaurs my whole life.
It is on tape. You're in trouble now.
Yeah.
You're
Edit.
blackballed.
Fuck it. They're dinosaurs. Hey, if you really want to say that, there was a Godzilla that was a dinosaur before he was a Godzilla.
Yeah.
Which technically mutated and then brought the 3 little babies and then they became the Ghidorahs and then they became the... You know what? It's okay. I'm fine.
You know, I saw this video. I don't know why on this weird like rabbit hole of this guy. He goes to like thrift stores and buys shit and like collectible stuff.
The monkey guy?
No, the frog guy.
Oh, okay.
But he did a thing where he was all excited.
Yeah.
And he found this Godzilla that like he puts it back and his tongue moves and then like his fist fires out.
Yeah.
And he was all excited. He fucking bought that shit.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Oh yeah." He goes,
I have the glow in the dark one. We bought that Super 7 one you had here. That's the version of it, but he got the original one.
And so he was saying that he only bought it because he had one that was in better condition, but the fist was missing.
Oh, cool.
So he put the fist on it, right? And he's like, "Oh, it's complete now." Because the one he bought, the mouth thing didn't work or something.
It's sparkling.
So he fixed it and he put the fist on the better one. And then then he goes, "Oh yeah," he goes, "Now," and you just see him take a screwdriver. He fucking took that shit apart, and he was like, "The legs are like $20 on eBay." The fucking
Are you fucking for reals?
He sold them for fucking parts, man.
I mean, you probably could get more money that way, but that whole thing is in itself, it's pretty expensive. And you find it at a thrift store.
Yeah.
Like $5, I'm guessing.
It was a lot. It was
it's still a lot of money?
It was like over 100.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll give you that. If it was in bad condition over 100, that's I guess all right.
But yeah, he took that shit apart, man. He sold them for parts.
Yeah, it's one of those holy grail items for Godzilla enthusiasts. My holy grail, if I ever get that one, is the punching bag.
Oh.
The old Godzilla punching bag.
Blow up one?
Yeah, the blow up ones.
Yeah.
You know, I used to have one when I was a little kid, but it was like a Bozo the Clown one, and a Tom and Jerry one.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, that was weird. It was just Tom and Jerry running on each other, and that was the whole thing. It was weird. Yeah.
It's not a thing anymore. Like they don't make those anymore.
Well, they don't want kids to be violent anymore.
I mean, I guess.
That was the whole point.
That's how you
Points
get
of
your,
shit.
get your
Yeah.
right?
Did it work for me?
No. Probably.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Holy grails of fucking things. There's tons of shit like that. But I think that's it for me.
That's it.
Yeah.
No more holy grails.
No more what?
No more holy grails.
No, I don't have anything I'm looking for collectible wise that I want to keep for myself or anything like that. That sucks.
Happens.
Yeah, it sucks. Like I remember I was looking at glow in the dark comic books for some reason. I'm like, I have it. So they got it. I have it. There's no glow in the dark comic book out there that I don't have. That's not newish.
You know that Ghost Rider one? You know that's the first glow in the dark cover.
The ever yeah. The with the face and all that. You know, there's two of them. There's a black one and a gold one. Don't get the gold one. That's a cheaper one.
Yeah.
Even though it's cooler, because that's the one I have. Yeah, I got it for like $2 or some shit.
The first glow in the dark cover.
Yeah,
That's weird.
that's cool.
Yeah.
You know.
No, I think it's weird just because you think they would have done that sooner. Like, you know, like that would have been like, that was like 92, 93?
Yeah, glow in the dark wasn't really. I mean, it was a thing, but to put it on like lithographs and stuff like that, it took screen printing and a lot of freaking things. All those comic books you saw, they didn't go through a machine. Yeah. Someone actually had to go and do that shit. Yeah. So it's different. Now, yeah, sure, machine can fucking pull them out. Now we get fucking glow in the dark covers. All you get is like tiny little eyes and shit. Yeah, it's not even good.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Yeah. What are we gonna do?
Nothing.
Tell you what we're not gonna do. We're not gonna stay here any more longer. I think we're almost running out of reel.
All right,
sounds good. What else are we gonna talk about? What's coming up this week?
Valentine's Day.
Well, fuck Valentine's Day.
Madam Web.
Fuck Madam Web.
The Super Bowl.
Fuck Super Bowl.
That's it, really.
I guess I'm not doing shit this weekend myself.
1 or 2.
But that's not till next year.
Oh, this year.
Oh, really? December?
November.
Yeah. I could wait.
Yeah. Oh, did we decide on that? Ghostbusters art show?
Oh, right.
28th?
The 28th, which is the week after Modesto and the week after the movie comes out. So if you're listening to us right now, I guess in end of March. I should let Mari fucking tell her about it, but maybe we'll have her on closer to the date. Ghostbuster Art Show here in Nostalgic after Johnny P.
Yeah, you're gonna get a jumpsuit.
Do I have to?
Be cool.
Don't want it. Can I get a big giant green slime suit?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Stay Puft Marshmallow.
I have a friend who has one of those. I could tell him if he wants to come down and be a Stay Puft Marshmallow for a second, or even let me borrow his sweaty. But it'd be cool.
It'd be cool. Ghostbusters.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
Are you doing anything for it?
I don't know. Find out. There's a miniseries coming out. It's a prequel to the new movie.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think that's coming out around that time.
Okay.
I would hope so.
We'll do something. Anyone still listening? Hey, we got stuff happening. Ghostbusters. Go on to the Ghostbusters. Oh, I got a Discord now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I got a Discord now. More to come on that. But if you want to see the preview of it, go to the ComiCentric website and click on the big button that says Discord. That's it, right?
There you go.
Yeah, that was good.
There you go.
That was advertising. Yeah. That sound professional?
A little bit.
All right, cool. Right on. All right. Anyone still listening? You guys have a good night, good morning, good afternoon, and bye.